Yo, what's good with y'all? If you guys are wondering why I haven't uploaded in a little bit, it's just because I've been a little sick or whatever. That's why I haven't uploaded, but I got y'all with this like little advanced video, and then I got y'all with another video soon. So stay tuned for that. What's it called? As I already know, today I'm going to show you guys how to make a checkpoint. You know, a thing you would use in like obbies, and stuff to like save for different levels, or just generally just general save location points around, like if you had like a big map and you wanted to save for like a player, like certain locations or whatever. But yeah, let's get into it. So what you guys are going to do is insert a part. This is basically, you guys are going to say this could be your checkpoint or whatever and stuff. You'd want to scale it a little bit so like it's big enough for a player to drop down on and stuff. You're going to want to enter a script into it, not a local script, just a normal script. And then what you guys are going to want to do is you're going to want to go ahead and delete the print hello world. And then we're going to want to go ahead and do local spawn equals script.Parent, basically saying, well it's pretty self-explanatory, but basically the part that we made is a spawn, because spawn is kind of say already set type of variable, like already it's kind of like a built-in function. That's the proper word for it, a built-in function already that came with Roblox. So yeah, so then we're gonna make an event, basically a function. We're gonna do spawn.Touched connect function hit, basically connect this so that this only happens when a player hits it. Then we're gonna go ahead and do if hit and hit.Parent and hit.Parent FindFirstChild Humanoid. My bad about the spelling. Humanoid. Then enter from then, basically if hit and hit.Parent, which references the player, then it's gonna find the first child, basically finding the first player with humanoid, basically just identifying that player, that's a specific player, not just any player. Then we're going to create two variables. First one is going to be local player, basically, and we're going to do game.Players GetPlayerFromCharacter, then hit.Parent, as we want it to run off of the function that gets it from that specific player that touches the spawn. Then we're going to make another variable, local CheckPointData, which basically saves data for that certain Roblox player and stuff. So the game knows which specific player should be at whatever spawn. Then we're going to do equals game.ServerStorage FindFirstChild CheckPointData, as the checkpoint data is going to be saved in the server storage of the game, and it's going to be looking for that specific player checkpoint data. And then we're going to do if not checkpoint data, basically if that specific player doesn't have any checkpoint data, then the game is going to run this. It's going to do CheckPointData equals instance. Oh my bad. We're going to do instance.new model game.ServerStorage. Basically, if a player has no data, then we're gonna do instance.new, create a new model, and save it to game.ServerStorage. Then we're going to do CheckPointData.Name equals CheckPointData. Basically, it's going to create data, new checkpoint data, if that player doesn't already have any saved. Then we're going to go to this end. We're going to click enter twice. Skip 2 lines basically. We're going to create one more variable, local checkpoint. Then we're going to do local checkpoint equals checkpoint data, find first child, tostring Player.userId. Now this might sound a little complicated for people who don't understand what this means, but literally what this basically means is it's going to search for the data within CheckPointData that matches the player, that specific player's user ID, because all Roblox players have different user IDs. So it's just going to find whatever Roblox player that has touched the spawn. It's going to look for their user ID, and then it's going to find their checkpoint, basically. And stuff. So it's really just that simple. And then just like with the first one, if there is no checkpoint, we're going to go ahead and create it. If not checkpoint, then checkpoint equals instance.new, but instead of doing a model, we're going to do an object value, and then we're going to do CheckPointData, as we're saving this to CheckPointData, as this is the data for each checkpoint basically. And then we're going to do CheckPoint.Name, and then we're going to set this to tostring Player.userId, as we want to save to that specific player. That's what we want it to really be saved to. And then we're going to set up another function. This is going to be a small one though. We're going to do Player.CharacterAdded connect function parentheses, character, my bad guys, character. We're going to click enter again. I'm going to do wait, just close parentheses, no certain number, just wait. So the game will just wait until the functions had enough time to run without overloading the game basically. No specific amount of time, just however much the game needs. I'm going to do character wait for child. Also, don't be alarmed if it doesn't autofill. For some of this, you're going to have to just type it out as you see me doing it in the video. Character wait for child HumanoidRootPart. This is a specific part on the character, if you guys were wondering what that is. Then we're going to do .CFrame equals game.ServerStorage. Remember, this is where we kept our checkpoint data. Then we're going to do brackets tostring Player.userId, as we want to find it specifically for that player's user ID. Then .Value.CFrame plus Vector3.new 0 4 0, 4, 0. And then, I know this is a lot guys, just last line. We're going to skip again 2 ends. We're going to skip 2 ends. We're going to do enter twice. Then we're going to do checkpoints .value is set to the spawn. Basically, since it's an object value, we're setting the value of the checkpoint to spawn basically. So yeah, so let's go ahead and test it out. So if I was to click play, obviously since I just made it and I haven't walked over it, it's obviously gonna spawn me on the normal Roblox spawn. Because if I were to click play, it's gonna it's gonna spawn me here. Even if I was to hit reset, it wouldn't spawn me over there because I haven't walked over it yet. See, it was still spawning over here. But now if I were to walk on it, it's basically saved. Now if I were to reset, apologies if I also sound like a little what's it called, sick whatever in the video. But yeah, see, as you guys can see, saved. Literally. Yeah, and I believe if I click stop then play, it should let me back in. Oh no, it doesn't. It doesn't save because it's like it's for testing, so it doesn't really count. But basically, if you guys were like loaded up into like your actual game, like on the Roblox website and stuff, then it would save. But you guys get the overall gist of it though. But yeah, that's how you basically make a save checkpoint. You can use this for obbies, any type of game really. But yeah, if this was helpful, don't forget to drop a like and subscribe. Leave a comment down below. As always, if you guys need help, just leave a comment and I will respond. And appreciate you guys for all the support on all the videos. It means a lot for real. But yeah, I'll see y'all.